Food insecurity is a significant issue in Tacoma and Pierce County. Michelle Douglas, CEO of Emergency Food Network, and John DeVille, a realtor with the DeVille Home Group, are here to shed some light on the current state of food insecurity and ways that we can all help our neighbors in need. Welcome, you two. It's great to have you here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Oh, this is a topic that doesn't leave my brain, and talking with you, Michelle, before the cameras went on, I'm glad to know that there's somebody else up at 3 and 4 in the morning going, how are people going to eat? What are we missing? What can we do? So let's first talk about what is that current state of food insecurity in Pierce County. And I say current state because when we had a cancellation, which is rare, I said, get Emergency Food Network on. And it was leading up to the reduction, actually, just the stopping of food stamps, SNAP benefits here in the nation. So where are we now on November 20th?
Thank you so much for having us. You're right, the need is as large and bigger than it has ever been before. We had a really large crush with the federal employees that weren't receiving paychecks, and then the SNAP cuts. But I think what's important to understand is that even though SNAP has been restored right now, based on the big bill that was passed in the summer, there's quite a few cuts to SNAP participants all over the country. And it leaves a lot of people struggling. So I have one stat to share this morning because I think it's just indicative of the state of Washington right now. And that means the state of Pierce County and Tacoma and Lakewood and all of that. So we host a Where to Find Food page on our network. And it holds the 75 food pantry partners and hot meal sites that we partner with, their days that they're open, the hours, where they are on the bus route. So it's a great resource. Yes. But in September, we had 2,000 visits to that. And in October, we had 11,000 visits to that. So when we think about 1 in 4 people that were already visiting food pantries in Washington state already before this happened, the numbers have been astronomical. You know, we've seen Eloise's Cooking Pot shutting down the freeway with how many people are going to the Tacoma Dome. We've seen events at the base. We've seen events all over the county. And our food pantry partners are telling us that they have never seen a volume like this before. Wow. So I'm talking about even during COVID. We were already up 160% since 2019. And so what we're seeing right now and what we predict is going to continue is just really, really amazing and frankly horrifying.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I always...
It's staggering.
Yeah, staggering. The benchmark of when things happen in my life keeps getting pushed from 9/11 to COVID to now this. So I have a question for both of you, and John, I want you to answer first on this. How have you seen the community respond to this crisis, and given what you do?
Right, yeah, thank you again for having us. We've seen the community respond just in a greater amount this year. I think they are coming out with a much stronger presence. With our Hoppy Holiday Food Drive, I've already picked up probably double the amount of food this year that I normally pick up. Wow. I've been doing mid-drive pickups. We run throughout the month of November, and I've had a few trips already to EFN, and it's on everybody's mind. It really is. It's on everybody's mind.
Yeah, we're showing pictures at EFN right now. And Michelle, we can imagine, given what John just said, how this is, you've told us how it's affecting EFN. And what are you seeing with the community when it comes to that page and all of those visits? Is it enough?
No.
Okay.
But I also want to tell you, you're talking about a system that was already in crisis before this crisis. Right. So there won't be enough to meet what we're looking at ahead. I just want to be clear about that. I think it's better to be honest.
I think it's
But I also want to be really clear how amazing it's been to see people step in. you know, and in all kinds of ways. Like you have Tibbetts on today.
We do.
Over 500 Thanksgiving meals going out. Another one of your guests, Peel, they had students out packing with us. We've seen we've added in 2 volunteer shifts a week that are running like 30 to 50 extra people. So
Wow.
we can pack down produce for these big, large-scale distributions. People have been sending money. People have been sending food. And I will tell you, yesterday we had this amazing day at EFN. We were able to do a one-time box to our waiting list for our home delivery program. 650 boxes went out in one day yesterday. So,
And I'm familiar with that program.
It's
and
so
I've
exciting.
clocked it over the
Yeah.
past 5 years, and that's a lot.
that's our normal distribution in a
Wow.
month. So in one day, and that's thanks to partnerships like Amazon and DoorDash and our 2,200 volunteers. So the thing that does give me a great deal of comfort is I never feel like we're alone.
Yeah, we're not.
I feel like people are leaning in and they are doing what they can, and we're going to need to stay in that space. We all need to stand up for each other right now.
Yes, we do. John, speaking of people coming together, I want you to tell us a little bit about how and why this drive got started. But before you do that,
Sure.
I'm going to ask for a full stop because we have a great video that we have to listen to. All right, are we ready? Roll that footage.
Oh, look, Katie, look over there.
Where? Oh, a whole herd of donation boxes.
Not herds, Katie. It's the Hoppy Holiday donation migration. Wake up, Fiona.
Fiona, look at the donation boxes. Oh, they're just so generous and friendly.
Okay, I love that because I grew up with this. So John, again, how and why did this drive get started?
It came out of us just wanting to do more. We had a food drive running already. 7 years ago, we were sitting at the bar top at Peaks and Pines chatting with the owner, Ron Swarner, great friend and co-founder of the Hoppy Holiday Food Drive. And we were just discussing ways that we could make our food drive bigger, and the idea came out that let's get the breweries involved in Pierce County.
I
so
love that.
we started with 5, we have 12 now. We brought in the equivalent of about 28,000 pounds of food last year. We're hoping to break that this year. And a lot of it is about creating awareness, though. We can't, we don't have the power to bring in, and fix the problem, but we can bring the problem out of the shadows. I think a lot of people
Yes.
that suffer from food insecurity are ashamed of that.
Yes.
And they shouldn't be. There's no need to be. These are our neighbors, these are our colleagues, these
Right.
are our friends. And we need to create awareness, and a big part of this food drive is creating awareness.
I love that. So we've been showing your website below that handsome face so people can go and figure out where those locations are. And in less than a minute and a half, I know you can do it, Michelle. Tell us about Empty Bowls.
Well, I just want to say a big thank you to John and the
Yes.
entire brewery network. It is the best event, so y'all should come out it's Tuesday night next
Giving
2 weeks,
Tuesday,
right?
December
Giving
2nd.
Tuesday, December 2nd. So you'll all want to be there. We also want to see you at Empty Bowls. So we've got a video going right now, but Empty Bowls will be at our warehouse, The Greens. It's on December 6th. It starts at noon, and I have had so many potters come in the last 2 weeks dropping off bowls. And one of the things they say to me, if you've worked with me before, one of my answers is that action is the antidote to despair.
It
And
is.
they have come in and they have talked about how powerful it is to take their creativity and to create change in our community. And so such an incredible gratitude for this. You'll see Sean there too. He's
Yes.
also one of our soup vendors. I think he's won the last 2 years in a row for
Wow.
best soup. But this is a great chance to come out, support your community, do your gift buying for the holidays,
Yep.
and just to have that experience of doing good. We shop with our dollars.
We do.
We do things every single day that make change, and this is a great way to make it.
Absolutely. And we have a bowl over here next to you that was our producer Cheryl's bowl that she bought because the bowls are outstanding along with the food that goes in it. Sean, are you going to win again this year?
I hope not. I need to stay humble and let folks know that, come on.
Come on out.
We need more than just 4.
That's right. That's
we
we
need
do.
an army.
Thank you. both of you for being here and for this ending on a note that we can smile about. And I want to say that when I'm awake at 3 and 4 in the morning, I'm going to remember that you two are also awake and standing in the solution. So thank you so much.
Thank
for
you.
being
It's
here.
so important to
you.
remember we all have power.
That's right.
Let's use it for good.
We absolutely do. We have much more to come on Cityline. Don't go away. We'll be right back.